Good evening, and welcome to Midstate Magazine. I'm Aaron Morton.
And I'm Dale Haimsky. Let's take a look at the news.
A 19-year-old man was arrested at O'Hare International Airport Saturday for allegedly attempting to travel overseas to support terrorism. Mohammed Hamza Khan of southwest suburban Bolingbrook was charged Monday with attempting to provide material to support the foreign terrorist organization ISIS. According to NBC Chicago, Khan was arrested without incident on his way to Vienna to fight for custody pending a Thursday morning hearing. According to a complaint affidavit filed Monday, federal agents found multiple handwritten documents that appeared to be drafted by Khan and/or others which expressed support for ISIS. If convicted, Khan could face a maximum sentence of 15 years in prison and a $250,000 fine.
It's that time of year when the weather gets colder and people start getting sick. Flu season usually peaks somewhere between December and February, but health officials say they've already seen cases of the virus in the Peoria area. Health officials are predicting a bad year for the flu virus. They say now is the time to protect yourself, especially those with certain risk factors. Dr. Aaron Traeger with Advocate Medical Group said the best thing you can do for that is everybody over the age of 6 months should be vaccinated, especially the older adults and young people and those with asthma. The flu vaccine is made to protect against the 3 most common flu viruses, and some people are already taking precaution.
It's deer season, which means hunters are out looking for big game. But often, deer stray from the woods and onto roads, a scenario many drivers are confronted with every year. Steve Kieswetter with Kieswetter Insurance Agency recommends getting comprehensive coverage. Doing so will take care of your vehicle in case of storm, theft, vandalism, or animal damage. He also recommends being extremely cautious when going up hills and around curves when in deer territory. Auto insurance experts also suggest flashing your high beams at a deer that's motionless in the road. Remember that hitting the animal might cost you more than a few $1,000s, potentially the entire car.
Illinois Republicans are mounting what they call an unprecedented and costly campaign to purge ineligible people from voter lists. They are also recruiting their own election judges before the November vote, with polls suggesting Bruce Rauner in a virtual dead heat with incumbent Pat Quinn. Republicans have their sights on unseating a Democratic governor and winning back several congressional seats. Republicans have allocated $1 million in Cook County alone to examining voter rolls and recruited 5,000 GOP election judges to watch over polling places in heavily Democratic Chicago. In 2 counties east of St. Louis, the party is going through obituaries and tracking down death certificates to make sure the deceased are removed from the rolls.
Talk show host Jimmy Kimmel is the most dangerous man on the internet. Antivirus software maker McAfee said searching for Kimmel is more likely to lead you to an infected website with a virus or malware than any other celebrity name. According to McAfee, 19% of sites that pop up during a search for Kimmel are infected. Other dangerous celebrity names include Bruce Springsteen, Britney Spears, John Bon Jovi, Chelsea Handler, and Christina Aguilera.
Abby Barron, a Bradley University student, got quite the experience during her internship in Israel this summer. War broke out between Israel and Hamas just 2 days after Barron arrived in Israel. The special education major was in Israel for a month working at the Tel Aviv Center for the Blind. Barron says she got used to hearing sirens go off 2 or 3 times a day. She says the unexpected challenge in Israel will help her with her future career in special education. Now let's go to Katrina for sports.
Thanks, Danielle. Coach Mike Baer has made it his mission to make his team the best it can be. He has taken his Notre Dame soccer team to many different places to grow confidence and experience. With this in mind, Coach Baer brought his team to the championship game of the Gateway Soccer Classic. The Irish were in the championship after beating Christian Brothers College High and Sandia Prep, who are both considered having premier soccer teams. Coach Baer believes that the regular season is preparation for the postseason. That is why he has started to expand and strengthen the schedule for his team. This started when Coach Baer took over in 2007 and has helped considerably with the success of winning the 2A state soccer championship. Coach Baer hopes to bring his team to this success again this season. At Chicago's small private university, Robert Morris, they have come up with a new kind of scholarship. Morris created a scholarship for kids to play video games. This is not Pac-Man we're talking about, but the high-intensity realm of League of Legends. This game involves teams of 5 that fight against each other with mythical creators in a science fiction setting. The scholarship is worth a combined $19,000 and can cover up to half the tuition and half of room and board costs. The university has handed this scholarship to 35 students. Associate Athletic Director Kurt Meckler said that this is coming fast and is looming recognition to a bigger part of the collegiate sports world. On Monday the 6th, USA Swimming announced a 6-month suspension for Michael Phelps. The suspension came after the report surfaced that Phelps was arrested and charged with a DUI. This is the Olympic champion's second DUI arrest. Phelps will not be participating in any USA Swimming sanctioned meets through March 6th of 2015. Phelps will also not be allowed to participate in next year's World Championships. To help deal with this problem, Phelps has entered in a 6-week inpatient program. That's all for sports. Back to you, Danielle.
Thanks, Katrina. With the reopening of Kickapoo Bridge set for mid-November, many people are excited for less traffic. Nikki Garrett-Brandt has the story.
Since the spring of 2013, the bridge that crosses the Kickapoo Creek in Pottstown, Illinois, has been closed down due to its unsafe condition. But with a lot of hard work by the Peoria County Highway Department to replace it, the bridge is finally reopening.
County Highway Engineer Amy Beneke-McLaren has kept a close eye on the old Pottstown Bridge for many years, and she's certain it was about time it had been closed down for good.
The old Pottstown Bridge was built in 1950, and so it was not designed for current loads that we have on our semis and our large farm equipment. The weather, the freeze-thaw we have here in Illinois, along with the salt that we put on the roads to de-ice in the wintertime, it has not did any favors to that bridge. In the spring of 2013, we had a lot of flooding. We had to close the bridge. Shortly thereafter, when it was time to reopen the bridge, they were finding additional deficiencies within the deck. In this case, a repair wasn't feasible, so we went to the replacement option.
Construction on the brand new, safer bridge started earlier this year, but the Highway Department isn't the only one anxious for it to be completed. Over 2,000 motorists per day have been forced to take a detour route to avoid the construction.
The travel that the folks have to go around to avoid the construction site has been very detrimental to the neighborhood. The neighbors do understand why it had to be closed, but they are very anxious to have it open.
The bridge is set to reopen on November 17th and is being dedicated to Thomas McFarland, the former county engineer who helped make this project possible.
To know that the old bridge was taken down was a deep sigh of relief. It's very exciting to see a new bridge go in place and have that reopened for the public.
In Pottstown, for Midstate Magazine, I'm Nikki Garrett-Brandt.
You know, as someone who has to deal with Chicago heavy traffic, I am so happy for the townspeople that they got their bridge back.
Yeah.
Well, that wraps up Midstate for the week. I'm Katrina Baumgartner.
I'm Aaron Morden.
And I'm Jill Heemsky. Have a great night and be sure to join us next week.